We've learned former President Trump is expected to be arraigned on Tuesday.
Many of his supporters have been outraged about what's happened. West 2 News political reporter Greg Fox joins us live in South Florida, where Mr. Trump was when the indictment came down. And Greg, police could be working overtime in the coming days as we learn more about this indictment.
That's the way it is looking now after talking with the Palm Beach police earlier today. It's been fairly thin along the causeway that leads to Mar-a-Lago, and we'll actually give you a closer look at the Florida estate of the former president. We don't want to show you a live picture of the demonstrators behind me right now because there are occasional obscenities and shouting back and forth as cars go by for those both for and against the former president. Police say they'll be increasing patrols near the former president's estate as needed, and they'll be especially wary of counter-protesters who may show up here. Raising a ruckus as well as signs, banners, and flags, supporters of former President Donald Trump camped out on the main access road to the gates of Mar-a-Lago. They're upset by the charges against the former president and believe they are politically driven by Democrats who fear the twice impeached former commander-in-chief will take back the White House.
I felt in my heart that an extreme sadness for this country and for our president.
It's a sham. I mean, first of all, it's politicizing our justice system. That shouldn't happen, Republican, Democrat, or whatever.
While many people believe Democratic leadership is behind the indictment of former President Trump, some of the people we talked with out here think someone else is to blame. They point the finger at Republican Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who posted a tweet attacking the indictment Thursday, reading in part, "The weaponization of the legal system to advance a political agenda turns the rule of law on its head. It is un-American. Florida will not assist in an extradition request." Greg Asobekian thinks that's a smokescreen and that the governor is orchestrating the so-called Trump witch hunt.
We know he's gearing up to run, and we know that him and his team are actually probably not too upset about this, and this is probably going to help them in their favor, and they're going to use it to their advantage.
The demonstrations that began Thursday night, soon after word of the indictment got out, are expected to grow during the weekend. Palm Beach police say they're ready regardless of the turnout. As far as that comment by the governor regarding extradition, he doesn't actually have the power to stop it. That's a decision that will be made by a judge. As for whether or not the former president is here at the Mar-a-Lago estate, we know his plane is at the airport, but he is expected to be somewhere here in the Palm Beaches this weekend. Live in Palm Beach County, Greg Fox, West 2 News.